Welcome to the future. Everything is broken, except for the Nintendo 64. The sturdy tank of our past is here with us. In order to play video games, I guess is the ostensible reason here. We're here to rank every 64-bit video game released for the N64 in North America. As you can see, in the past 2 weeks, we've gotten 7 games on our list here. Currently, the top of the list is Star Fox 64. And at the bottom of our list is Asteroids Hyper 64. We will see a number of games that have the numbers 64 written in their title over the course of our run here. There's a lot. I don't know what the exact number of that is. There's a significant percentage of games on the platform that are called something 64. Tonic Trouble last week was a real real poop fest, I guess. I don't know, it's interesting. It's like a super interesting but ultimately quite bad game. We've got a good list of games here. If you would like to join the fun, you can go over to jeff.zone. Check that out on the internet. Type that in on your telephone or your computer, your pornograph. And you can join the advisory panel. If you join the advisory panel, you gain access to numerous wonderful things, including the ability to suggest games for this here very series. You also get access to the Discord, ad-free versions of the podcast, all sorts of stuff. Do please check it out. Thanks, everyone, for your support as you support these scientific endeavors of ours. Why don't we get down to it here? We've got a fresh list of games to get into. And first up, Video Games Jones wanted to see this one. It's called Doom 64, which I guess is a sequel to it's a sequel to Doom. It supports the controller pack. Can I center up in this shot? Is the microphone okay? This is a really neat intro. Like, there's a lot happening here. I remember this game coming out. I mean, you know, it's an N64, and Doom was years old at this point. So there's something weird about Doom coming out on the N64. It felt kind of late. But obviously they were doing things to it, and it's not just a straight port of the original game. You know, they redrew some of the weapons, and, you know, like some of the artwork has been changed. Whether that's for the better or worse, I think is certainly up for debate. I'm just looking at this demo here, trying to get a read on it. Because it's been a long time since I've seen Doom 64. They did a re-release for PC not that long ago, which was a very silly, but welcome. It was very welcome that they did it, because, you know, there are people that have very fond memories of this specific version of Doom, because it is, you know, fairly different than the original actual Doom. And this is, I believe Midway did this. They had the rights to do versions of Doom for console. They did the PlayStation, the PlayStation version. And perhaps a couple of others. Yeah, but this is basically a new Doom for all intents and purposes. All right, let's... Password. Jesus. the idea of games with passwords all the way into the mid 90s is like concerning to me, you know? I think I might turn the brightness up a little bit. This isn't doing anything. Great. Yes, please create a game note. I might need to turn one of my lights off just so I can see the screen better. And now I'm shrouded in darkness as well. So because of the nature of Doom and what it is, like you don't necessarily need to use like full... And in fact, it doesn't want you to. Like the C buttons don't move you here. Up C gets us the different versions of the map. I don't know what the other C buttons do. We can strafe left and right, and Z shoots. What? Does another button also shoot? A and B cycle weapons. So the Z trigger is the only button that shoots. And while you can use the D-pad to move, that makes it a little tricky to... Maybe that's a little bit better. Maybe that's a little bit better. The brightness of this video probably isn't helping either, but... Maybe we'll turn that on after we're done with Doom. So I guess I'm going to use the analog stick here. Okay, so it does have analog movement, at least. But now I can't strafe left, because the strafed left is the L trigger. So am I meant to... God, am I meant to use the... None of these control options are good. None of these options are... These are all bad. Also, I feel like starting the game out with here's the second weapon is a real, like... Yeah, we didn't want to make levels where... We didn't want to make one level where you use the pistol at all, so... Is there a run button? It would appear to be left C. But I still can't make it across that gap. I can't run across it. I guess I don't really need to, huh? It's a very accurate shotgun. Alright, there's some sort of conveyor belt here that we're on. double-bladed chainsaw. I feel like the chainsaw noise is like shorter than it's supposed to be and loops weird. Like it doesn't sound good. I did not find a blue key there. Ah. All right, and some door opened somewhere when I hit that switch. Is it down here? Did I release more dudes? No. Huh. Like this can... I mean, I guess like you could probably... Oh, strafe on. Strafe on! So if I'm holding down... Hang on. Okay, so if I hold down C, then it becomes, like, yeah, that enables strafe. Okay, so then I could... Then I don't need that left trigger anymore, so I can just use the analog stick. This is fine. I don't know. It's awkward. It's awkward, but it's not too bad. And they do let you just literally remap every single button if you want. So it's kind of up to you, I guess, if you want to do it differently. And now we don't need to really care about the run button either because we're using the analog stick. Could have done with a, you know, hey, this was not the era for this, but if I could hold down a button and get a weapon wheel, boy, imagine how ahead of the curve this game could have been if it had that, instead of just like a button that slowly cycles through the weapons. Oh, so what they did, well, this is even weirder because like it's a no. So if you get to the... So it's supposed to be weapon forward, weapon backwards, but if you have the chainsaw, if you get down to melee, A just toggles between your two melee options, which is dumb. And then you have to hit B to go all the way back up your weapon tree, and it doesn't loop around. So now that I'm hitting B at shotgun, it does not go any further. It does not go back to chainsaw, which I guess maybe that makes sense. None of that's great. None of this is great. But as far as like I you know, like this runs fast and you know, it's got that going for it. I actually think the analog stick is a little too squirrely. Ah! Oh. I meant to do that. Oh, I looked in that screen and it showed me some sort of invincibility sphere somewhere else. That's a neat little trick. I forgot that they did that. That's like kind of Duke Nukem-esque in a way. There's something about the monsters in this game, the way that they made them look. I never especially liked it. Oh, this is back to the beginning of the level. Right? No. Wait, what? Right, okay, now we're back down here. You know, the resolution on the enemies is notably higher here than it is on the original PC release. And so it makes sense that they would have to do some touch-up work or some kind of work to the enemies to make them look, you know, just a little bit better. But I don't know if I'd say they're better. I think some of the art changes, some of the decisions they made with the weapon, like the new looks for the weapons and the enemies is kind of not awesome. Yeah, why don't we see what this looks like with the brightness turned down again? Some of this stuff is just a factor of like, I don't know, at the end of the day, you know, TV technology has changed a lot. But I guess it's supposed to be dark and spooky anyway, so. Where was it? Okay. I like that the passwords are nice and short, too. It's got a much more, wait, press left and right C to save? Why? Why can't I just hit A to save? When I hit A to save, why would you do this? The hell is wrong with you? The hell's wrong with these people? This is so dark that all I can see are the smudges on my TV screen from where the kids have touched it. Like, this is unplayable. I have to turn the brightness back up. That doesn't... I mean, okay, that's better, I guess, but... It's the problem with OLED screens, I guess. Doom 64. Perhaps not meant to be played on the darkest, coolest television technology ever created. But still, even still, like this is miserable. This is too dark. I get it. You want to make your spooky video game, but like this is not. So here's an example of I think that the chain gun, I think this gun looks bad. I think the way they made it look is not nearly as cool as some of the corresponding weapons in previous id games. Hey, we found the lights. Oh, we found a berserk, huh? Okay. Let's go see if we can find some dudes to punch. That is what I did. That is what I found. Okay, these guys seemed... Okay, that guy blew up. All right. There we go. The old yellow key. So that's where we kind of started, right? Oh. Those things are spinning. What do they do? It doesn't matter. They're spinning. Something about the layout of this specific area, like this room and this room here, are really reminding me of the early parts of Marathon. The original Marathon. Hey, light goggles. I'm just gonna switch back. I feel like the light amp goggles didn't really do much either. It's still pretty dark. Okay, this is this area once again. I am just completely lost. That's that yellow door. And I can't get over there because there's too much of a wall, right? I can't. This is not like a secret door. No, well, I did shoot a guy over there. Is that... No. Doesn't look like I've actually been over there. Here we go. Good of them to keep the basic, you know, look and the feel of the map stuff from the original game. Though you can get a textured view of it too, which is... I don't know that I would say it's useful, but... Wait. Did I just... What was... I thought that was the blue key. How come... What in the hell? What the fuck? They've gone and fucked with Doom. Ah! Okay, yeah, I guess don't do that. Oh, come on now. I wonder what's down there. Just looking for some rockets. Okay. Some extra stuff. Supercharge. Can I go out through this hole? I can. But I still don't have that red key. The audio, like the music and such, is really... I don't know. Like it's creating a good atmosphere. It's like simple but effective, I guess I would say. Like it's not like they didn't sit down and go, okay, let's try to do an extra rippin' version of oh god of the original soundtrack. Yeah, I should probably be more strategic about how I go about that, huh? Does this put me back at the very beginning of the level? It of course it does. Of course it fucking does. Can I save? No mid-level saves. Oh boy. Oh, and I don't have any weapons. I lose all my gear. What? But what if I do this? No. What? I love that you pick password and then it shows you the controller pack menu. What is wrong with these people? So this is just that I think that's a really crummy way to handle loads and saves and stuff. Obviously, okay, so you're only going to save at the end of a level, like whatever. That's not awesome. But to die and have it just start you at the beginning of the level with like nothing, but you can still go out and load your game by re-entering your password or using a controller pack. Like it's just like it's busy work at that point. Oh, I don't want to do this again. But that's really, ultimately, I think, that's maybe the worst thing I could say about this game is that aspect of it is annoying, right? I mean, I actually think that this is pretty good. this is something that I think is probably better now than it was then. Because even though they made new levels, like I bet, and in fact, I think I reviewed this game, and I bet I gave it some form of a 6-ish or something. Because when this came out on N64, like the idea of Doom was just very old. And so like a 4.8, yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah. By N64 standards at this time, the idea of just like, hey, here's Doom, and we kind of replaced the graphics, and some of those replacements are not as good as the original. Like, that's not a great, you know, that's not a great place to be. But removed from that, and you know, like much later, you know, without having to think about it in the terms of like what's happening on Nintendo 64 this right now, this month, this week, whatever it is, like taking it as a whole, I think does this game a few more favors. Oops, shit. And now I'm lost all over again. This is just where that blue door is. And we have the light amp goggles, and we have this berserk pack. And then we can't go that way to get there, but we can... This doesn't... I can't remember how we get around to that other side. That's back to that yellow door. That's down there where that stuff is. Right, it's here. Oh, right, the switch is here. We have to, like, wait for the key to do its little key dance. Or it ends up over there. Oh, is it different? Is that randomized every time? Because the Crushers was not on this right one last time. That's weird. It's like a nice touch, a relatively needless touch, I might also say, but okay. But this is a fine way to control Doom. You know, I played a lot of Doom on the 32X, which was not really a great place to play Doom. I had a friend, you know, I had the 32X version of Doom, and I had a friend who worked for the city, who worked for the water department, and instead of walking around checking meters, he would just come over to my house and sit and play Doom on the 32X for hours at a time. And so I saw quite a lot of that game as a result. But it's sort of the interesting and really kind of strange legacy of Doom, I guess, is that it casts such a long shadow here that you know, it blew up on PC and was just this massive thing, And then we have all of these different attempts to bring it to consoles and try to bring, you know, because Doom was such a massive smash hit. Like, we've got to get this on as many platforms as possible. And so, you know, id licensed it out, and they didn't do all of the ports themselves. And so Doom ends up in a lot of really strange places. And you have a lot of a lot of versions of Doom with like varying degrees of quality. And I think a lot of them are really bad. Like, most of the console versions of Doom are not worth talking about. Doom 64, like, it is like a rare exception there because they just went and made their own game. You know? And I don't know, did Midway do this? Did Midway do these levels, or I don't know who actually made this. I don't think id did they? Yeah, like Midway did all this work. And so the other thing is, I don't know that it, you know, I played through a significant chunk of Doom 64 on the PC. And the thing I would say is, I don't think a lot of the levels in this game are particularly great. Compared to the original Doom. I think, and you could maybe argue that is me putting Doom on a real pedestal here. And if there's any game that deserves it, it's fucking Doom. But ultimately, I think my problem just ended up being like, you know, this is fine, but like, at the time, the thing was like, sure, you could play this, but why would you? It's like a fucking version of Doom with a bunch of weird levels, and you know, first-person shooters have advanced. Like, by the time this came out, it was just a weird release, and so I think that's why it would score the way it scored, is because I think in its era, in its day, there's not a lot of exciting things to say about an N64 revision of Doom. Also, I'm completely lost yet again. I guess I must need to fall down into the into that blue into the crusher area where we died last time, right? I mean, that's kind of I feel like that's the only place I haven't been. That just teleported us back to the blue door. If this had come out and been Doom 3, you know, which people do like to say, like, hey, this is the real Doom 3, and you know, like that. But I think that it would have been disappointing in its day, you know? Because it would have been too much like the original Doom, and the levels. Okay, so is there any safe space here? All right. Fuck you! I hate this. Let's give this one more go. Still amazing that that's how you get to this screen, is by selecting something that literally reads password, and you have to push left and right C at the same time to get it to load. Like, why? Why is that like that? But this control's all right. Kind of once you get your feet under you a little bit, the default control scheme they chose does start to make a lot of sense. Okay, I thought it was me picking up the backpack that made these doors open because that's how it happened last time, but that's not how it happened. Does it just open on its own after the key teleports a couple of times? Do I need to walk around and look? There it goes. And this time it's this one. That's weird that they did that. It's kind of cool. Okay. I don't even want the Berserk. I don't care. Let's go back to our blue zone and fall down there again. I think we want to take this. I mean, it probably doesn't matter. It's all kind of connected. Yeah. See, if I could save right here, that would feel a lot better, but... Okay, so does it look like the lights on the ceiling are maybe going to be the safe spots here? It's a little hard to judge, you know? See? Oh, I guess the lights also flicker on the floor. That's a little bit easier. Do I have to go back through that stuff? I do, don't I? Oh, does it turn off at least? Nope, it doesn't. It sure doesn't. Hey, I was in the light that time. You fuckhead. Oh my god, fuck you. Fuck this game. All right, we're done. That's Doom 64. I gotta clean this TV. It's literally all fingerprints. So that game has, you know, some lighting issues. I think it's too dark for its own good. That's like a fun thing. You're like, look at this dark Doom game we made. But I don't remember that being as much of an issue back then, and so I wonder if it is a situation of just like, yeah, you know, OLEDs are really good at being good old dark screens, man. But the original review here. A 4.8 from one Jeff Gerstmann. And it will not let me read the review. Well, maybe I can find the review on Modern GameSpot instead of this archive.org thing here. Yeah. 97. March 31st to 97 seems to be when this one came out. Yeah, it's sort of, yeah, this is sort of, you know, I think sums it up. While it's probably the best version to date, it pales in comparison to id Software's follow-up Quake, which currently looms on the console horizon. So, like, with Quake right around the corner and Quake really being big on PC, like, you know, like, Doom was very old. But, again, 1997. Think about how long that is after the release of original Doom. And so that's why I say in this era, when it was actually released, this was like, who cares? Like, oh, great, you ported Doom. Like, you know, oh, you made new levels for Doom. Great. You know, do you know how many free levels for Doom I have played at this point? Thousands. So, you know, it was sort of that was just not interesting. At that point, that many years later, the idea of Doom, even with a new set of levels and updated is maybe a weird way to put it, but like, you know, the altered graphics, like you had seen so many things happen to the PC version of Doom in that time with total conversions and everything else, that like Doom 64 was just sort of a like extremely a whatever kind of release in its day. And that's why I say this many years later, I think it's actually, time has been very kind to Doom 64. And this many years later, when you're kind of taking it out of that context and just having it being like, oh, this is sort of right here with all of this other Doom stuff in an interesting way now, because this game was underplayed back then. Now it's like, oh, dude, there's like a whole new episode, a whole new chunk of Doom levels that I maybe have never seen before or have never remembered or whatever. And so I think a new generation or a fresh set of eyes have been able to look at Doom 64 in a much more modern time. And I think that has shown that these levels are actually quite good and that it's a pretty solid version of Doom. And so that PC port of Doom 64 is actually neat. You know, like, it's on Steam. You can check it out if you want to. But at the end of the day, it's just, you know, ultimately it's just fucking Doom. There's a new, yeah, that's right. There's a new weapon that's a laser, which this reviewer deemed to be an afterthought, next to useless, and nowhere near as cool as it's made out to be. On paper, Doom 64 sounds better than the original could ever hope to be, but the end result feels more like a bastardization of the original. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyone who's downloaded custom WADs for the PC with new levels, graphics, and sounds has already seen greater things from the world of Doom. There you go. That's exactly right. That guy. That reviewer. Someone should fucking... Yeah. I hope that guy's still out there doing something with video games, because he was dead right. But again, all these years later, I think that Doom 64 is a much more interesting prospect, and I think it's one of the better Nintendo 64 games we have looked at thus far. I mean, it's certainly better than Asteroids Hyper 64. It's better than Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. It's better than Tonic Trouble. It is better than Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. Is Doom 64 better or worse than Cruisin'? It's better than Cruisin'. Another fine midway release. Is Doom 64 better or worse than Xena Warrior Princess, The Talisman of Fate? it's a better game. Xena is ultimately, I think, the thing that we're going to discover with Xena Warrior Princess: The Talisman of Fate as we play another few hundred N64 games is that it is a lot of fun for a trashy 9th tier fighting game. And that is nice, but ultimately it's kind of nonsense. So Doom 64 is better than Xena. Is Doom 64 better than Star Fox 64? I don't think so. I don't think so. I might rather no, I was gonna say I might rather play Doom 64 than Star Fox 64, but I'm not even sure that that's true. Yeah, Doom 64 is our new number 2. Congratulations to Doom. Congratulations to Doom. The modern context of everything about Doom just sunk in on top of all of that. I'm like, ugh, fuck. All right. Still haven't been able to bring myself to play the new DLC for Doom. I just yeah. Anyway, next up. Sports games took a turn around this time. This was the generation for me when sports games got too complicated. They got too real. And as a result, while I was able to play a lot of football games and such on the NES, and while I was a big Joe Montana football player on the Genesis, this was the generation where the games just became too complicated, too focused on reality, and even the early days of Madden on the SNES and Genesis, of course. I loved EA's basketball games on the Genesis, your Bulls versus Blazers and such. But here, once we get to the PlayStation and Saturn and N64, all of these sports games rocketed off on a different trajectory that I feel alienated the players that had played these games on past generations, or some of the players, obviously. It led to a situation where me, a guy who doesn't give a single fuck about real football, suddenly was like also barely able to care about the games as well. Controller pack support. I pushed A on backup options and it just kept going. Oh, here we go. Delete game note. I'm pushing A as hard as I can. Oh, I had to push down C. Sure, why wouldn't I push down C there? What is T3AG? And why does it take up so many pages? I'm looking at the games we've played so far. It's not Toy Story, because Toy Story's down here. Here's Tonic Trouble, taking up a lot of space. All right, well, we're going to delete whatever that is. I can't believe we're 3 weeks in and I already have to delete fucking stuff off this goddamn controller pack. What a fucking worthless device. Also, this is way too many pages. 123 is a lot. We're going to have to delete pretty much everything to make that, aren't we? Because doesn't it hold 128 pages total? All right, Tonic Trouble. Sorry, you're asked. I'm never going to get those springs now. Buzz can suck it. Man, this is harsh. Buy your own controller pack for Madden, I guess. These cheap fucks. Put battery in your fucking game next time. You assholes. Ah, Blitz mode, sick. Salary cap on. It's funny that all these menus are just here. Madden-isms on, fatigue off, salary cap off, trading deadline on. Why are the sound effects so low and the music so high? That seems crazy. Penalty levels. Yeah. Weirdly deep level of Fox. What the fuck is Foxboro? Did they not have the actual full NFL license here? Because they got players, so they'd have the NFLPA, but do they not have the teams? Do they really not? I thought it was in the game. I was led to believe that it was in the game. Drew Bledsoe, Foxboro's leading quarterback. I don't know what the fuck a Foxboro is. All right, Indianapolis, Jacksonville. Did the Jacksonville Jaguars exist this long ago? I thought, weren't they some kind of a fucking late era expansion team? This is maybe the first year of the Jags. Okay. Kansas City, Gerback, sure. Dan Marino. Boris Johnson is here. Steve McNair. We've got two New Yorks. Just says New York for both. They couldn't. Wouldn't they say Jersey for one of them? Wouldn't you just say? Because don't the Giants play in Jersey? Is it one of those New York, New Jersey things? This is dumb. The Jets play in Jersey? They're both in Jersey. All right, well. Jeff George. Jesus Christ. Kristen Stewart is here. Trent Dilfer. Ah, we got QB number 12. So is that like 1960? Is that what that's meant to be? And these are the 61 Packers? Is that? I feel like you would want something like a 1976 Raiders here. Or yeah, I mean, Is 81? I mean, I'm sure they have multiple 49ers teams from Montana's run. Yeah. A lot of offense 100 on this shit. I mean, those are pretty high numbers, man. 88 Niners. The All Madden team. Let's go with the All Madden. Let's play as the All Madden team. Who's the worst team in football? Of 1997 or whatever. I guess the Rams. Maud Rost.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's game. Let's take a look at the keys to today's game.
Running stunts. To make an impact, M. Jones must use his speed to get outside of the tackle. L. Phillips needs to step up and have a good game.
Call it in the air. It's tails.
Fuck you.
So it's now 1st and 10.
I don't know. Nickel. Inside blitz. Okay, A button changes players.
It'll be 2nd and long.
Sweet blitz.
It'll be 3rd and long.
These are all blitzes. Storm 3-4 base. What the fuck does any of this mean? This is what when I'm talking about football becoming too complicated. Like Madden started to get this way in the 16-bit era a little bit. But like, dude, I don't know what any of this fucking shit means.
So it's now 4th and long.
What do we want? Special. Punt, return, PR safe, punt, return safe. Players are not, players don't like cut and run as fast as I'd hoped. Okay, let's okay, great. Four wide receivers, shotgun. Wide receiver post corner. Sure. You got to get those, man. You're off the Madden team.
somebody that hard, you ought to be equipped with lights and a horn.
Thank you, John.
It's batted down, incomplete. So it's now 1st and 10.
Oh, that was 4th down? I thought that was 3rd. How do I kill him?
Through his hand.
How do I jump on that guy and murder him? This is just fucking lifeless, dude. Just this droning crowd. Like, the barely any, like, such little...
That play was stuffed.
Like, every line of dialogue they have is, like, short because it's a cartridge. Oh, I picked the wrong guy, I guess, huh? The running, like, they feel very swimmy out there running around. Like, it doesn't feel like you can change direction as daintily, as rapidly as it feels like you know, like you would be able to in real life or in most other, you know, newer football games.
Someone missed a block on that play.
That brings up 2nd and long.
Like, they didn't even record him saying 11. Anything over 10 is 2nd and long.
Hey, I'll tell you, the trainer'd better get the smelling salts out after that hit.
Drop zone? The fuck does it? I don't. Sure, drop zone. I'll pick that. That sounds cool. I guess maybe I shouldn't have picked drop zone. Oh, it's 4th and no! I wanted to go back so I could pick whatever. It doesn't matter that I didn't pick the field goal block formation.
It's good.
They're gonna kick their thing. It'll be fine.
Let's take a look at that scoring drive.
It's funny to see, you know, these kind of relatively early examples of polygonal Madden. Middle wedge. Sure. You know, they had some trouble adapting. Oh, these, yeah, it's just, the movement is so...
That makes it 1st and 10.
Stiff.
That guy's not a tackler. He's a force of nature.
Great. The crowd not really getting too hyped up during play and it just being this sort of monotonous drone is sort of not great either.
So it'll be 3rd and long. Incomplete.
And I can't even fucking catch a pass, man.
It'll be 4th and long.
Great. Good punt. Good punt. Nailed it. Oh.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Flag on the play.
Pass interference.
Fuck you.
It's 1st and 10.
It's impressive how lifeless this game feels, you know? Like presentationally. And also it's funny how frequently they just put a photo of John Madden on the screen. You know, we can't really have a ton of audio in here, but we can certainly put pictures of John on a lot of screens. And we think that'll be effective. All right. Go!
It'll be 1st and 10.
Give me a jumbo. Sure. Why not?
They got it.
That was great quickness.
Here's the instant replay. The kick is up. It's good.
Let's take a look at that drive.
It just feels like it's missing so much. And it's easy to say that now because of, you know, like they've done so much work to Madden over the years to make the presentation as television-like as possible, right?
That brings up.
I don't think it always makes for the most exciting video game, but also it's you know, it's not for me to begin with. In some ways, these were extremely pivotal years for the Madden franchise, you know? Because like I said, the PlayStation ended up being the real battleground for this stuff. Like Madden on N64, I don't remember it ever feeling like it truly mattered. Like, sure, it came out there, but on PlayStation, the exciting thing was at the time you had 989 putting out Game Day.
Let's take another look at that play.
And Game Day went polygonal before Madden did. There's the year of Madden that they basically canceled because they knew that they were behind the competition. They just, like, the game wasn't coming together. Like, there's a whole... Go watch that Madden documentary. That I was a very small part of for more discussion of just how big of a deal Game Day was. I believe that's on Amazon.
From up here, it looks like they're short.
Measuring. This is real, man. This is football. It's just, fuck you.
That makes it 1st and 10. It's knocked down. Incomplete.
I'm just picking the same play every time because I have no idea what any of these formations mean or what's good against what. Like, I understand the basics of they're more likely to run on early downs because that is football logic, but But I don't know, man. And you know what? I don't care either.
There's a flag down.
What? What?
So it'll be 1st and 10.
What are my mid-game options here? Blitz mode. What is this? What's going to change on rookie here? Are we going to... Could you call intentional grounding more?
Incomplete.
But the models just, they don't, it's funny, man. They don't interact with each other in a realistic way. They're just like bobbling around like little robots. It's easy to see, you know, just how far animation and there's so much of that other stuff has come.
They saw that one coming.
When you look at this.
Incomplete. The kick is up. It's good.
Okay.
Let's take a look at that scoring drive.
Let's take a look at that scoring drive. I like that there are, like, it's like there aren't even a lot of pictures of Madden. There's just kind of the one picture of John Madden there doing his thing. It's blurry. The models don't look good downfield, but that's fine. This is the type of football I'm talking about.
They're in for 6.
Neon Dion.
Let's look at that play again. The kick is up. It's good.
Hooray.
Let's take a look at that drive.
Let's take a look at that drive, he says after every drive. Yeah, you know, the limitations of a cartridge are really showing here. Though I think even on PlayStation, some of the early days of Madden, like they didn't really... It's not like they had an abundance of commentary there either. You know, a lot of this stuff was still being figured out.
So it's now 1st and 10.
It's no sports talk football, you know. To its detriment, it is no sports talk football.
They saw that one coming.
So it'll be 2nd and long.
You guys gonna pick something? It's like Chessmaster set to infinite time. I have to force it to move.
Timeout. Offense.
It's 1st and 10.
But you don't get anything here at the line, you know, like they're set up in a shotgun formation. You know, there's just nothing, you know.
From up here, it looks like they're short.
Does he ever say from up here it looks like they've got it, or do they only record the one line saying it looks like you're short? That's twice you fucked that up.
Timeout. Offense.
Hey, didn't he see those guys coming?
Classic John. Oh. Even with pass interference turned off, I could not figure out how to fucking stop that dude from doing that. Oh well. That's football for you. All right, I don't think we need. I think we're okay. You gonna go for two here? Yeah.
False start on the offense.
Great. Now I just get to pick. This is great. We're having a great time. Get to do this again.
Encroachment.
What?
Defense.
Let's just sit here for the rest of the day.
The kick is up. It's good.
Let's take a look at that scoring drive.
Oh, that was different. He said that scoring drive that time. So we got seasons. We got what a fantasy draft. How many players are in this draft? 4, dude. No. Scintillating stuff. Number of players 0. This is the only winning move of Madden 64 is not to play. Ba-da. In 28th round. Here are the aardvarks. Help. Yes, simulate all games. It's got to think about it for a little bit. Oh, do I need to simulate again? What? No. What? No? Okay, I have to select week 2 because we're in week 2. See, you footballed your way to the semis. Nine to 6. What a fun game that would be to watch. All right. There's your John Madden. again, this never seemed like it was the platform for this sort of stuff. I feel like, and we'll get into it, because we've got a lot of football games left to play. But for some reason, I remember Quarterback Club somehow being the preferred football franchise for a brief period of time, specifically on N64. And I can't tell you why, but I don't know if there was something that they were doing that the other that Madden and some of this other stuff was not, but I remember Acclaim having a really brief window there where they mattered in football, but kind of only on N64. They had the license. Okay, I guess that makes sense. This is not a great game of football, but I feel like it's somewhat indicative of football in the era. You definitely see some of the limitations of the cartridge format. It is, it's blurry downfield the way that a lot of N64 games would certainly continue to be as well. And that's not the most exciting thing in the world. GameSpot gave it an 8.6. Darren Lehrman, which I don't know if Darren Lehrman is a real person or not. There was a brief period of time that some people were using pen names. I would not be shocked if this was actually Craig Kuyava, but I can't remember for sure. But did I ever use a pen name? No, I never did. There was a brief window where some of the EGM guys were writing reviews, and I want to say in the very, very early days of that, a couple of them ran reviews without having their real name on it. But then we eventually just started using their real names. But Darren may have been a real person. I can't. We had some freelancers as well, of course. So, it's possible that Darren was one of them, but it's just the name's not striking me. Like, there were definitely freelancers of that era that I had never met in person, but yeah. Madden is better than Asteroids. It's better than Power Rangers. It's better than Tonic Trouble, but it's not better than Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. It's our new number 6. And this is, I think, a case of they certainly have a lot of room to improve over the years here. And so this first entry is largely interesting, I think, because, this is one of the first polygonal football games EA ever made. If not the actual first, because this is 97. And it was Madden 96 was the one that got killed, wasn't it, on PlayStation? But yeah, so this was the first polygonal football game they made. And this was EA's struggle, right? This was, they had been going sprite-based for a long time, and they wanted to keep doing sprite-based on PlayStation for a little bit longer, but Game Day made that a non-starter, and so they were really under the gun. It's an interesting story. Like, when you go back, again, I think it's a 3-part series, the Madden documentary that's on Amazon Prime, that they asked me to talk about some of this actual exact stuff. And it's this era of Madden, I think, is really, really interesting from just an industry standpoint, from a transition from 16-bit into kind of what's next, and the change from 2D to 3D. I think that stuff is like really interesting, and Madden specifically was in a very tight spot as a result of that transition. And it's just it makes it a really fascinating time. So, but ultimately, I think this game is like impossibly flat. And I hope that the future Madden games are better when we get to them, because that's it's a rough one, man. It's a rough one. Next up, Jeff with 3 Fs wanted to see this next one. And people on the Discord last night were saying that this game's not good, but I think that's probably impossible because this is Milo's Astro Lanes. This is Milo's Astro Lanes. Okay, game controller pack is full. Hold start and press A to manage the controller pack. Look at this quality screen. You can envision a lot of developers saying, wait, there's no system level. Like if I turned it on with no cartridge in it, there's no way for me to manage controller packs. So us as developers have to build in custom screens into every single fucking video game to manage your fucking memory cards. Are you high? Are you people fucking high? Please do not insert or remove either the controller pack or the rumble pack during gameplay. 1998 from your friends at Crave, from Player One Incorporated. Look at these stars. Whoa!
Milo's Astro Lane.
And then a fucking dipshit starts farting around on a keyboard for kids in the background. Bop, 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 bop. Look at this screen. Look at everything. Listen to this. Listen to... Oh my god. So I don't know that I've ever seen this game before in my life.
Impossible.
Bowl. You can't even see the fucking pins down the lane because of how fucking blurry this game is. Look at this. If this came out today on Steam for like $11, it would be heralded as... Someone in chat beat me to it. It's Cruelty Squad. Yeah. Look at this fucking thing! Why is it making vaguely wet noises? Well, I guess it's supposed to be a big tongue, right? Onuki. All right. That's enough of the demo.
Select your ball.
Do you think the balls are different at all? If they were, they'd probably put stats on the screen or something, right?
Select your contestant. Dr. Onuki, Milo Terwilliger. Dr. Onuki, Milo Terwilliger. Dr. Onuki, Dr. Onuki, Android, Johnny Slamball,
Android.
Johnny Slamball.
Look at this fucking guy. Is Parker Bone the third in this?
Lucian Warbler, and Pinmer. Milo Terwilliger, and Pinmer. Lucian Warbler.
Is he saying Nushin Werbler?
Johnny Slamball, Lucian Warbler.
Oh, but we got a hub world? Why? What? Why do you have this? Why is this in your bowling game? Game save? Venus Vacation, to Galaxy, to Cosmic, Hyperspace Express? Yeah, Hyperspace Express. That is not the most readable. To Galaxy, I guess. No? No? That door is blocked? We can't? Okay. Okay. Alien Invasion or Venus Vacation? Alien Invasion.
Oh no! Crobbles are attacking! How about Venus? Oh no! Crobbles are attacking! Welcome to the Hyperspace Express.
So the analog stick just kind of moves this arrow around.
Come on, you're taking all day.
And I push Z to bowl. Okay, we can use the C buttons to like I can go further back. Why would I? The C buttons move us in any direction. We can hit the R button to get a look at the pins. L if we want to shift shoulders or change camera perspective. Yes, first person bowling. That's why we're here. This should be homebrew, dude. Like, this should not have... Nothing about this has the fucking... Yes, well... Go on. Why was there two balls all of a sudden?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Pushing up C bowls the ball, apparently. Yeah!
Tricky.
Bowl. Look at this thing, man. This is what this game is. As far as I can tell, that's what this is the game. Oh. She got power-ups.
Yes, well.
I can't skip any of this. What? Listen to this music.
Ooh, tricky.
Yeah, we should really... There was a whole layer of percussion that I was missing in the mix, you know? Everything moves so slow. Every button press feels like nothing's happening until it just like, oh, the animation started. Like everything. Okay, this music is now too loud. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay, it does show you your arrow a little bit there.
Astro smashing!
Astro smashing! This game feels like something that was made in a single room by about 7 people. In a office above a bar somewhere in San Francisco.
So close.
That just won't do.
So close.
Santa Monica, close enough. I don't know if I should finish this game or try the other lanes and see how they look, because I don't know how much bowling I can... Oh, I gotta pick up the ball before it will show me. Let's try curving the ball a little bit and see how well that actually works. As advertised. Three of this game's 5 testers have the same last name. It's a family affair with Milo's Astro lanes, you know? I think you might have to get all 3 of the stars in order for a power-up to activate, but I'm not sure. I'm going to try hitting some other buttons here while I'm bowling and see if anything magic happens. Like, just this icon for Warbler up in the corner of this ball with 2 things on it is like such a good... Like, if that was in a fucking indie game on Steam right now, people would be talking about how fucking amazing it is. You know, it's like, oh, that's a fucking bowling ball. Okay, so if I push B, it changes between power-ups from the looks of things, and then maybe A activates them? So the stars seem to be just you collecting power-ups for use later. As near as I can tell.
Yes, well.
Yes, well. The music feels ever so slightly off-tempo also. In a way, this reminds me, the music reminds me of a worse version of the cool music from Zany Golf on the Genesis. Just a ripping solo here.
Come on, you're taking all day.
Okay, Z maybe activates the power up. I like that they placed the audio in the world in a way that when I walk around here, it kind of rotates in the headphones, but is not especially good. Exit the dome. I want to play as a different character.
Select your ball. Select your contestant. Milo to Willikin.
Might as well see the Ryu of this video game.
How about Venus?
How about Venus? Oh, we're playing against Warbler.
We're waiting.
Look at these textures. Look at these textures. Listen to this music. Listen. Everything happening here is... What's the word? Perfect. Oh no! Warbler. You motherfucker. I'm gonna have to get a rip of this soundtrack. You know, the oil patterns on the lane, or, you know.
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn.
Oh, a split.
That's the same. That's like a very similar to the, like, I feel like it's about to go Daytona. Do 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 do.
Come on, you're taking all day.
Well.
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn. Why do they call them Echo Jams when they could have called them Milo Jams? You know, why was this not the jumping off point for... I'm telling you, chopped and screwed versions of the Milo's Astro Lane soundtrack would go hard, as they say.
We're waiting.
I don't think you're gonna get the splits every time doing that.
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn! Let's see the third area and try another character as well. Because I'm just not feeling Milo. Ninjas exit the dome.
Select your ball. Select your contestant. Enjoy. Johnny Spam Ball.
Johnny Spam Ball. Your parents knew who I am. All right, we did Venus, we did hyperspace. Let's try.
Oh no! Problems are attacking.
There's no USF rips for the Milo's Astro Lane soundtrack. What this? I thought this community cared about preserving great things. That did not curve the way that it seemed like it was going to.
Oh, crud.
Oh, crud, Johnny. Now we're in it. Now, gotta pick up the ball so that I can do this. Okay, let's give that a go. I feel like using that power up there did not really go our way. And think about it, there are two things that, you know, we haven't even unlocked yet, you know. The depth of Milo's Astro Lane is profound.
Ooh, tricky.
Son of a bitch. Goddamn, motherfucker.
No way.
Great. Does he just not have any lines of dialogue of his own? Decided that getting power-ups was more valuable than getting pins, I guess. I wish I could skip past more of this stuff and just like button my way into the bowling, you know? It's everything takes just a little too long.
Oh, yeah, baby.
There we go.
Ooh, tricky.
He gave us an oh yeah, baby. Gutter balls.
No way.
I don't know what that one does. Let's try it. Kills the frame rate. Got it.
So close.
No, I didn't aim. Ah, well, whatever.
So close.
I don't feel like this is a very good bowling game. I feel like the power-ups are a little underwhelming. And the pace of these rolls, everything takes forever. I'm gonna die.
Alright then.
Tricky.
Onuki just say, all right then. Whoa. Oh, you can use multiple power-ups on one roll, so I just started mashing the Z button, and well, maybe not. Maybe I didn't have more than just those. No, because I picked up some on that roll, and now I don't have any at all. Yeah, so you can really just, like, fucking mash that button and use all of them? I don't really know why you would do that, but... And if you don't roll fast enough, all the power-ups disappear. It's like there's a weird time pressure to just fucking roll, but like the controls are such that everything takes a long time, and so if you want to set up and roll properly, because you can't see what you're doing unless you look down the lane, like you're never going to get these power-ups, and the AI does not have that problem at all because it just shows up in bowls. It's real weird. It's real weird. I mean, I guess ultimately you just fucking eventually memorize the angles of what you need to do and just get strikes every time, right? I mean, it's not... You know, this game is not sitting here emulating oil patterns on the lane or any kind of actual real bowling shit. So I'm sure there is just a stand here, point this way, and roll the ball, and you will get a strike every time. Like he wants to do the robot, but then just can't and stops. Also in a situation where you're getting 1 to 3 power-ups per roll. I guess maybe they're really kind of laying this stuff on you. What is that? That was the 6th frame? All right, let's roll this one out. I feel like there's something, you know, there's also some, I don't know when this came out. When did this come out? Oh, I almost pulled the N64 off the table. Oh, 98. there is something vaguely 90s-ish about this weird loungy retro-futuristic fucking, I don't know. It's like just a couple of years before everyone got back into fucking swing dancing. A couple of years before everyone decided that the cherry poppin' daddies were something they wanted to hear. Like this was the thing that all those people were into before that thing happened. Actually, maybe was when did Zuzu Raya got popular? It's like it's not. Maybe it's a little. 98. Yeah, I don't know.
All right then.
Oi, go. Yes. It sums it up well. You say it was a weird time. It was a weird time.
Tricky.
At least I can kind of select my power-ups in between rolls, huh? Rolled that one slow. Didn't really mean to, but... I was about to say the audio seems really low, but I guess we did crank the fucking music up, didn't we? See, I took like a half second too long there and didn't get any of those power-ups. Oh, it's a weird, that's a weird thing, man. Like they try to give you a little bit of this time pressure. And again, you know, you can't line up your shots super easily because, you know, the pins look blurry as shit. Dr. Onuki really fucked that one up. Good going, dipshit. Stupid ass. These power-ups are really good at leaving one pin behind if you just roll it straight on like that.
No way.
Really good at screwing you over.
Astro smashing.
Dr. Onuki.
The world is mine.
Super galactic.
Oh, crud. Yeah, that's if you had to come up with a sentence to sum this game up. Cat Brainland says this would be a good game for them to play on an episode of Third Rock from the Sun. Yeah.
The
Sure.
world is mine.
Super galactic.
This game sucks in that same way. What do you think's gonna happen when we finish this? Is it gonna be like you beat him, and so you get access to one of the? Do you think one of those doors are open up, or are we gonna have to? Oh, am I not gonna win, man? He got a strike, and now fuck. Is he gonna beat me at the very end here? I'm gonna go lay down. Eat my ass, Dr. Onuki.
All right then.
Ooh, tricky.
I lost by one fucking pin. Are you lost by one fucking pin? Man, I hate video games. What are we doing? Is this it? Okay. Oh, he got disintegrated. Eat my shit. It's Milo's Astro Lanes. It's got this little bop. Oh, the music only plays when he walks. It's like there's a better, funkier beat that wants to come through, but it can't because the other music is also playing. All right, Miles Astro Lanes. Marino says this came out 3 days after Ocarina of Time. Oh, God. Oh, man. It's no Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Madden 64 is a better game. Tonic Trouble is a better game. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue is a better game. Is Milo's Astro Lanes better or worse than Asteroids Hyper 64? Gosh. I guess it's better than Asteroids. It's got a little bit more going on. It's got a little bit more going on than Asteroids for sure. Asteroids is a really bad version of Asteroids. And then you unlock classic Asteroids and it's not classic Asteroids like either. Like it's not a faithful version of the original Asteroids, which is like so gross on top of everything else. This is better than Asteroids Hyper 64. It is our new number 9. Man. All right. Next up, Mike wanted to see this one. Oh, there is no GameSpot review for the following game, which makes sense. I don't know. Sometimes in this era, there were a lot of, kids games and stuff that we didn't really spend a ton of time on. That, there was no review for Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue either. Transformers Beast Wars Transmetals. Save type none. That bodes well. From your friends at BAM.
Janasia. Yes.
Wow. Janasia. Yes. That was great is what that was. The Transformers, robotic life forms from the distant planet of Cybertron. Two opposing factions warred for eons, the Autobots and the Decepticons. They have since evolved to become the Maximals and the Predacons. What a fucking crock of shit. Two groups of the forces crashed on an unknown planet. The decisive battle, the Beast Wars, will change the fate of the entire universe. When the Maximals captured Megatron, the Predacon commander, it was believed that the Beast Wars were over. The survivors of the war began their journey back to Cybertron aboard an ancient Autobot escape ship. As they traveled through time and space, Megatron succeeded in delivering a message through transwarp into the past. The message was received by Megatron during a critical chapter in history, which is now destined to be rewritten. The Beast Wars rage on. Rat Trap. This looks like a game Takara would have made. Cheetor. It's kind of cool. I don't know. Aerazor. He's a bird. Optimus Primal. That's not a truck. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Why is his rank one notch down? Is there someone higher than Optimus Primal? Why does this default to very hard? Look, I'm gonna make a command decision here.
By the Matrix. Must defend. Must defend. I do not enjoy causing destruction. By the Matrix. Enjoy the peace. By the Matrix. The air is sweet today. Peace has been earned. The hunt is over. For the planet. Such injustice. By the Matrix.
Very sexy noises.
Vehicle mode. Vehicle mode.
Vehicle mode.
Beast mode.
I just want to have some fun.
Beast mode. Maximize. Let the hunt begin. Pathetic fool! You'll pay for this!
All right, we don't, you know, as much as I would love to spend the next hour just listening to all of those with you. Tarantulas. Waspinator. Terrorsaur. I mean, we got color options here.
Well, that's just prime.
Metal Warriors Reborn.
Ready. Fight.
Vehicle mode.
Beast mode.
Beast mode.
Beast mode.
Oh, it's got like all the characters saying beast mode on top of that.
Vehicle mode. Vehicle mode. Maximize. Die, Primus. No!
Ready. Fight.
Good work, Maximals.
Ready. Fight.
Situation prime.
Oh, dude. I don't want to play this. This is so fucking bad. So it's you know, your A and B buttons are devoted to transforming.
Fight.
And like you can't transform from robot mode into beast mode. You can only go to vehicle mode, and then from there you can choose to It's like the worst version of all of those fucking Dragon Ball Z and Gundam games and stuff. They're like vaguely fighting game adjacent, but just but want to do it on like a 3D plane. You know what I mean?
Good work, Maximals.
Decisive battle in the sky.
Ready. Fight.
Situation prime.
There was your decisive battle in the sky.
Ready. Fight.
I'm starting to see why this game defaulted to very hard.
Good work, Maximals.
I wonder if the Japanese version defaulted to very hard. I bet it didn't. When they brought it to the States, they're like, hey, listen.
Ready. Fight.
So your A and B buttons are control transformations. It looks like down C is maybe block.
Fight.
And then the rest of the C buttons are these attacks. Like, it doesn't really seem like it has... Okay, Z is jump. In case you want to have a decisive battle in the sky.
Good work, Maximals.
I'm here in my giant cave of darkness.
Ready. Fight.
Oh, he's okay, so he's like stuffing my attacks.
Situation prime.
So the right button seems like it's some kind of like clash defense, like it's causing that big bubble to appear around us, and it's like it seems like that's maybe nullifying projectiles.
Vehicle mode, beast mode. Vehicle mode.
Okay, that just stopped me from moving. So, like, I would have dodged that, but it went into a cutscene and killed me.
Ready. Fight.
Like, I'm not, like, it doesn't seem like I can fucking punch. Maybe that's what beast mode is for.
Beast mode! I failed.
You know how Mortal Kombat had those stance changes? This is like the worst possible version of that.
Vehicle mode. Beast mode.
Vehicle mode! Beast mode!
I feel like these beast modes that are like low to the ground, I don't know that I have any attacks that hit those. Okay, well, I won, so whatever.
Ready. Fight.
Okay, up close he'll do some melee shit, but
Beast mode. Vehicle mode. Beast mode.
Vehicle mode!
Vehicle mode. Beast mode. Vehicle mode. Maximize.
Maximize! Good work, Maximus.
I don't even know what the fuck I did, man. I pushed the right trigger and the big burst came out of me and then it said I killed him.
Ready. Fight.
Good work, Maximus.
This is a real piece of shit.
Ready. Fight.
Vehicle mode. Beast mode. Vehicle mode.
Good work, Maximus.
Yeah, I just pushed the right trigger and it killed him. I put a right shoulder button and he just died. Final battle, the mysterious ancient ruins. Oh shit. He's only a 9 in intelligence. I'm 10 plus, dude.
Ready. Fight.
Situation? Right.
These are very deep battles, man. I mean, hey, you know, I got to pick different attacks because of the time it takes him to charge up those big attacks and because of when I get up and stuff. So those missiles will knock him down, but they knock me down too. But those missiles will stop him from charging his big laser. right, I'm losing this fight this time. We need to. All right.
I failed.
Ready. Fight.
See, I can't shoot until he stops blinking. There.
Good work, Maximals.
That's right. Dead. 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 Dead.
Good work, Maximals.
Optimus Primal launched a last decisive strike against the Predacons. Following a hard-fought battle with tragic losses on both sides, the Maximals managed to capture Megatron. After securing Megatron to the outside of the Autobot escape shuttle, the survivors of the Beast Wars headed back to Cybertron. Unknowns to Optimus Primal, Megatron had been planning for such a situation. As Megatron's arm broke free from one of the Energon chains, he transmitted a signal into the past through Transwarp. Were the Beast Wars really over, or have they only just begun? Oh, shit!
Well, that's just prime.
Oh, you didn't mean cast like voice actors.
Good work, Maximals.
Ultra gear! Mission accomplished, Big Bot.
Let's get it over with.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Let's fucking get it over with.
Get lost or get bait.
Ascend. Anytime, Ace.
Behold the science of terror.
This dude's name is just Tarantulas.
Well.
The Beast Wars characters, I mean, these are not great renditions of them anyway, but they're all so fucking ugly.
Oh, goody. Was Venator Tear loser bought a new waste disposal unit?
Yes. You lose.
They unlock Ultra Magnus or fucking Metroplex or something. Yeah, that's not a very good. Well, you know, it's not a very good fighting game. It just, I don't know, the attacks at the options at your disposal feel very fucking dumb. Like, it seems like they wanted to have a situation here where you're like, okay, in robot form, you're doing ranged. In beast mode, you're doing like strictly melee. And then in vehicle mode, you're a little more nimble and you can kind of have some attacks that way too. But like the none of it feels good. This is the best part of the game coming up right here.
Janasia. Yes.
That's it. That's the best part of the whole game.
Well, that's just prime.
Give me an explanation.
Vehicle mode.
What the fuck is this abomination? Ape-looking thing on a flying hoverboard. This is the stupidest shit. People will try to tell you that Beast Wars were good. And they're fucking idiots. Look at this stupid shit. Optimus Prime was a fucking truck, dude.
I've failed. Maximize. Good work, Maximals. Good work, Maximals. Situation prime. I've failed. By Primus, no! Vehicle mode. Beast mode.
Megatron was a fucking gun. A fucking gun. Like modeled after a real live fucking gun, man.
Vehicle mode.
Ah, yes, vehicle mode.
Beast mode.
They don't even make him a gun. Now they make him like a tank or something. Shockwave kind of gets the same treatment. Shockwave, also a gun, but Shockwave was a futuristic gun.
The Ultra Gear! The Ultra Gear!
Ready. Fight.
Must be some mistake.
That's cool. What a cool mode. Press the buttons rapidly to transform and escape from the explosions. Press rapidly. Don't just press the same button.
Let's get it over with.
Let's get it over with.
Go.
Vehicle mode. Vehicle mode.
I'm just mashing these buttons, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to, like. I can't mash them any harder.
Man, this is not my day.
Yes! record. This is better. I mean, all this stuff is better than the main game, and it still sucks.
Ready. 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 That hurt.
Try my right hand, see if I do any better or any worse.
Ready.
It was unavoidable.
Here we go.
Ready.
That's impossible!
Ready.
Trying all these different ways of holding the controller, like which finger I use, you know.
Ready.
Oh, bet you see our take for was beneath.
Yes.
Ready.
Dialing in pretty much the same time every time, you know. That's just, I guess that's just my reaction speed, you know.
Ready. That hurt.
Here we go.
Ready.
It was unavoidable.
Ready.
Blast it!
Smoked!
Ready.
Man, if this was on a CD, it would have to load a new model in every time. It would take a fucking hour. It would just be the worst.
Ready.
It's the power of the cartridge right here.
That's impossible!
Ready. Ready.
It was unavoidable.
All right.
Ready.
It's .28 my best time yet? Is it?
Ready. That hurt. Ready.
for Wasbinator.
That's right. Eat shit.
Ready.
Is it just me, or does it alternate between
Yeah.
a quick one and a long one in the same way every time?
Ready.
I'm just no good.
Ready.
That
Ooh.
Ready.
Once you get to the high score, it starts tightening it up a little bit on you.
Ready.
Smoked.
Blast it.
I did blast it. Trick.
Ready.
I'm just no good.
Ready. That hurt.
This is very dumb. Does this have retro achievements?
Ready.
Play this on.
I'm just no good.
It does not. Oh, curses. I could use these skills I just learned and go
Ready.
clean up, you know? It's the real downside of using real hardware.
It was
This real lack of retro achievements. I mean, I could hook this controller up to the Mister, but, you know, as I said, the variance on the Mister is just enough from real hardware in enough different spots. Oh. I was talking. It caught me talking. That I didn't want to deal with that. So, you know, real hardware has been nice for
By
that
the Matrix.
specific reason. Like, at least you know what you're getting every time. All right. I'm just going to keep talking because I want to get lax, because I want to lose. But I don't want to throw it, you know?
That's impossible.
Here we go.
Ready.
blast it.
Is it going through a retro tank? Yes, it is. It's S video into the rear port on the retro tank, giving us what they call enhanced S video.
It was unavoidable.
And then the retro tank has rolled out starter packs that and like a simple menu and stuff lately in some of the more recent firmwares. That's been kind of cool. Because there is one for just N64 you can pick, and it's good because it doesn't have scan lines. Like scan lines don't, depending on the resolution you're running your stream at. A lot of scan lines look completely fucked up when you stream it out. So
I'm just no good.
Ready.
I don't think I'm going to do better than 0.28. Not as a 50-year-old man.
Ready.
I'm just no good.
Let's try and shoot early and see what happens.
Ready.
pushed the button and it just flung me out of shot. And he went, "Ugh!" You could have gone that fast from the beginning. I would have been okay with it. That's a new high score. Of course, this game has no battery backup at all. No controller pack support, no nothing. All right, there was one more thing we needed to try here, and it's kids mode! Kids mode for kids.
Yes.
Oh, is it just a one-player versus mode? What?
Let's get it over with.
Oh, that was higher pitched. Oh, are they gonna be? Is this gonna be chibi? Is it gonna be fucking SD Transformers?
Ready. Fight.
Look at this dumb fucking video game. These rushdown tactics are too much for me.
Ready. Fight.
What am I, dizzy? What? Okay, well, I pushed vehicle mode and it just makes that appear and then I can't do anything. Oh, is it because they didn't want to show the transformation animations with this fucked up scale they did? Is it too raw? They censored it?
No!
It's too rude, too lewd. Kids only. Okay. I mean, cool that there's some kind of bonus something in this game, but literally nothing to unlock, or at least, you know, like character-wise, because it doesn't. Well, maybe there are codes for it, but it doesn't have any kind of battery or any kind of save backup type stuff. So it's just like, what do you? What's weird? That's weird. This is weird. This is also a bad game. This is also a bad game. You know, we still get a few of them here and there, but I feel like this industry, or the at least in Japan, there were a lot of developers that wanted to make that game, the like fighting game, but you could walk anywhere, and it has a lot of ranged stuff, and so you're just kind of like shooting at each other. Like the Dragon Ball games are like that in some ways, and there's a handful of like Gundam games, if I remember right, that are like that as well. And yeah, somewhere right now, someone is making one of these based on some anime or another, right? Custom Robo's the good version of this? I don't know about that. Robo Pit. Let me tell you a little something about Robo Pit. Let me tell you a little something about Virtual On, I guess. Power Stone. No, thank you. Power Stone. Come on. Trying to talk about good video games over here. You're talking about Power Stone. Gross. It's ugly, you know, the characters just kind of lack definition. Like the models just have this kind of gunky look to them that I think just sort of makes them all look bad. in all of their forms, the beast mode stuff, the vehicle mode, and all of that. I think some of that is just chalked up to the Beast Wars Transformers always looked fucking weird, and by the time they got the Transmetals, like that stuff's kind of worse in some ways. But I think, you know, they even at N64 resolutions and qualities, I think they could have done a better job of making the characters just look a little more distinct and looking a little less mushy, I guess. And then the combat itself, I think, is straight garbage, man. Like, it's you have your kind of ranged mode, your melee mode, though in ranged mode you do some melee attacks up close. You know, it's a game where they have to give you some invincibility on when you're getting up, because they know that otherwise the guy could just keep shooting. So instead of giving you any kind of like dodge or roll or like a good way to get out of the way of those attacks on wake up or something, they just give you a bunch of fucking iframes. Like, here you go, you're going to be invincible for about 3 seconds now. And so it becomes like, okay, I'm charging up my laser, and now I'm waiting for you. I'm counting down the time until you become vulnerable again, and then I'm going to let off the button and blast you. And that does not make for a fucking good game, you know? So I think this is pretty rotten. It does have that quick draw mode, so at least there's something fun. That's a literal single button, and, you know, Kirby did it better. So, you know, like, that's not even like an amazing thing. I like that they have a model viewer in there so you can really get up close and personal with just how bad the models look. I also love that it defaults to, you know what, that's the question I'm going to answer right now before we go. I have to know if the Japanese version defaults to normal instead of very hard. Let's find this out together. Beast Wars Metals 64. This was only a 12 meg cart in Japan. And it had EEPROM. And and you could save your game. Does this have transfer pack support? Is that what the GB is meaning there? Okay, that's going to be time and difficulty. Yes, it defaults to normal. That's funny. This was probably more explicitly a kid's game. Fewer sound effects. There you go. It only goes to 245.
遊びは文化じゃん。遊びは文化じゃん。遊びは文化じゃん。遊びは文化じゃん。遊びは文化じゃん。
My whole soundboard could be this shit.
サイバトロンをギタンギタンにしておしまい。どこ見てんの？どこ見てんの？
サイバトロンのみんな、用意はいいか？
コントローラーがつながっておらんではないか。コントローラーがつながっておらんではないか。
Is he yelling at me about my controller?
コントローラーがつながってないぞ。コントローラーがつながってないぞ。
What do they call this dude in Japan? Do they call him fucking like Convoy but an ape? Like, what, you know, what is Optimus fucking Prime's name? I guess I could fucking hold my phone up and try to they called him Big Convoy? They just called him Convoy? That's Beast Convoy. Well, Convoy, yeah, sure. But
Convoy.
I guess that answers that question. That's funny. He turns into an ape, but anyway, this game sucks.
やっぱオイラが最強なんだよね。ラットル様のビーストウォーズが始まるよ。
But I love all the voice samples. I like, at least it's got that going for it. As there were a couple things on the US version that I would consider for the soundboard. I don't know. Transformers Beast Wars Transmetals is no Star Fox 64. Doom is a better game. Xena Warrior Princess the Talisman of Fate is in some ways like a better version of this. You know, it's that same type of like, it's this vaguely 3D fighter. You can kind of run around and do this shit. Xena Warrior Princess is far more entertaining. Like, the options at your disposal are way better. It has specials, which is nice. Cruising USA is a significantly better game. You'd be better off with a copy of Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. Madden 64, better game. Tonic Trouble is a better game. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue is a better game. Is it better or worse than Milo's Astro Lanes? It does have a lot of voice lines. It's better than Milo's Astro Lanes. It has more modes, you know. It's like it's got like at least it has some fucking options. It doesn't mean it's a good game. Thanks to Mike for suggesting that one. And there you have it. 11 games on our list. Star Fox 64 lives to see another week at the top. Though Doom 64 is more of a contender for that top spot than I thought it would be. You know, there's a lot there to like. Unfortunately, you know, there's some stuff around the edges of that experience that could be better around loading and saving and so on. But Doom is maybe closer to that than I would have thought, you know? That's going to do it for this week. Thanks, everybody. Remember, you can head over to jeff.zone to support the sciences, and I hope you do. Thank you very much for everyone supporting the broadcast thus far. It's been another wonderful week here in Nintendo 64 land. And you can currently see the list at 8bitnintendo.science/N64. There is a temporary site up there from the folks that maintain that site, which is not me. And there's a wonderful fan effort, community effort, junior scientists out there conducting, some categorization of their own, and that's been wonderful. So yes, we'll be back next Friday with more. And of course, I'll be back on Tuesday with the podcast and all that good stuff. Remember, head over to jeff.zone for more details. And I will see you next week. Have a great weekend.